What's up, guys? Welcome. If you guys haven't already seen the 5th episode of WandaVision, please exit from this video because I will be talking about major spoilers. So let's get right into it. So if you haven't already seen WandaVision episode 5, essentially it picks up right after episode 4, where we get a glimpse of what's been happening in the outside world all this time. And essentially, we get to see the precautions and things that Sword has been doing to try to handle this major event that's been going on. Essentially, they're trying to figure it out, and we see that Director Haywood is kind of antagonizing Wanda, saying that she's holding these people against their will, and I think that's the popular kind of hypothesis going around in the community right now, where they believe that Wanda is the one who's kind of doing this, and I think there is some truth to that. But also, this episode kind of opened up the idea that maybe Wanda is I don't know how to say it, but Wanda is not the bad guy. Not necessarily that she's not controlling these people, but she's protecting them from something worse. So that I found that interesting. And we're gonna get more into Director Hayward in another video, because I feel like he might have more of a significance in being just the director of Sword. So essentially, that whole episode, like the whole portion of the episode that takes place in the outside world, essentially delves into that debate. Like, is Wanda going crazy, or is she doing this for a reason? Like protecting these people. And so that's what happened in the Sword side of things. But in Wanda's perspective, going back into the sitcom reality, we see that Billy and Tommy have been aging progressively. Like, they have control over how they age, and Wanda, there's been some comedic bits where Wanda tells them to like stop doing that. It's not, normal people, don't do that. But both the kids and Vision are similar in respect that Wanda doesn't really have control over them, aside from the fact that she brought Vision back to life and she birthed these two kids. She has kind of no control over them, and that was hinted at in the part of the episode where they were still babies and they were crying, and she tried to use her magic to get them to stop crying, which I think is kind of fucked up. But essentially, they start questioning certain aspects about this reality, and Vision goes to the extent of kind of snapping them back into place. Like, he has that ability where he touches their heads. I think you guys have seen it in the trailer before. He touches their heads, and essentially, they snap back into it. And then he did it to Agatha Harkness in the trailer, and you saw her saying that, "Oh, you're dead." So yeah, he did that to one of his coworkers, and essentially it was really freaky, because he told Vision that, "Oh, like, you gotta help us. Like, she has control over everything, like our lives, and it hurts so much because I haven't seen my family." So literally, they're trying to play it off like Wanda is in control of this reality and kind of holding them hostage, preventing them from seeing their families. But on the other side of the episode, like I said, they're starting to open up, and Wanda is also like kind of showing signs that she might not be the bad guy in this show after all. There's a side of this that we don't know. Like, we don't know why she put them in this bubble. Because like, I get it, she's been through a lot, but from the perspective of the writing, the writing and the character development, we already know that she kind of doesn't have, she's not all there, but she's not really a bad guy, and we saw that in Civil War, like she wanted to keep herself from hurting other people. She's not an aggressor here. She hasn't killed anyone. She could have killed Geraldine if she wanted to. And there's actually this epic scene literally taking place like around in the middle portion of the episode, and it was like by far the best scene in the whole series, in my opinion. It was the scene where Wanda is they attempted to assassinate Wanda, but she exits the bubble for the first time in the whole show, and she just tells them all to back off. People who have seen this scene are saying how villainous Wanda is in this scene, but I think she's just being protective of the people in this reality, and her kids and Vision. Like I said, I really don't think she's a bad guy. I think she's protecting people from something far worse. There may be a reason why she's keeping them there, because I can't see any logical reason why she would just suddenly go crazy after the events of Endgame. But yeah, like I said, we don't know the whole story. I could be wrong. And I'm definitely going to make another video about director Hayward. I don't know why, because I'm struggling with his name. I don't know if it's Hayward or Haywood. But yeah, there's also that cameo in the ending that I'm also going to talk about. But yeah, overall this episode was really good. The show started off really slow, and I know I sound very generic when I say that, but they really picked it up in episode 4, and the balance between the two realities in episode 5 is so good. And that ending is this is the first show where it wasn't a jump scare, but I reacted as if it was a jump scare. It scared the crap out of me. Well, not scared the crap out of me, it surprised the crap out of me. And I'm going to get into that in another video. Please just watch the episode if you haven't already. I know some of you guys are probably just too lazy to watch it, but just watch it, please. It is so worth it, man. For all of you people who haven't been enjoying the first 3 episodes 4 and episode 5 are definitely worth it. And yeah, thank you for watching.